Have a nice day, Warren.
distribution, chemical composition, even down to recycling. To improve and build upon it.
The issue with the nanites is persistent. I don't see why I'm the only one that's bothered by this. Theoretically, they will hold for the mission parameters. Program determination only starts after 24 hours, by which time they should have completed their assignment. But this is a problem because somewhere in there is a variable we haven't accounted for. Now, I want to be on record that I protest in the strongest terms about the use of the current nanite profile for live use.
Happy to help.
Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. So why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, every launch.
For your own safety, please comply with all official requests while the area is being secured.
I'd like to welcome back Jonah Gutenberg, founder and CEO of Creo. Gentlemen, thank you for coming. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Don.
Now, usually it's me bugging you all the time trying to get an Today, actually, time with you.
That's right. And I appreciate such short notice.
No,
They've been propagating myths and inciting the public against Creo and John, you know as well as I.
Warning.
They sell their own mothers.
Assets have been damaged.
Make no mistake, they don't have any
Potential security breach detected. Initiating loss analysis.
themselves. These allegations of skyfracking, that Project Resolve is responsible for the increase in disease and disabilities over the last few decades? Garbage. Complete and utter garbage. Sorry. It's hard to keep my calm. What have these people done for humanity? Have they sweated and bled like we have at Creo? No. Personal attacks, I don't care. They can honestly say what they like about me, but against those that work here at Creo and the people behind Project Resolve, that's where I draw the line.
coming. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Don.
Daddy, can you go home now? My leg hurts. Where's my daddy? Daddy told me not to talk to strangers.
So, you're Maddie, then?
Yes? How'd you know my name? Did Daddy send you?
I'm Warren. Your, dad sent me. He's really worried. Why didn't you call out to him?
Because then he would have found me. Don't you know how to play hide and seek? Is he angry with me? I'm sorry. I'll contact him, so he can come and get me.
Are you alright? What happened to your leg?
Daddy and me played hide and seek with the others. They weren't fair. They hit me when they found us. But I hit them back, and they ran away. I wasn't fast enough to catch them. They didn't play fair. I don't like them.
I have to go now. Be a good girl and stay here so your dad can find you, okay?
Okay. I want to go home.
I have to go now. Be a good girl and stay here so your dad can find you, okay?
Okay.
I followed some people to R&D, kept out of sight. I was too scared to get too close. They were blitzing anything that moved. They looked normal, but you just can't tell. Once I got to R&D, I could see why they were so angry. That's the first time I peeked behind the curtain here at Creo. I wish I hadn't. That's not obvious. It gets worse. They've got some weird Frankenstein cybernetics program going on here. It's just horrible. If the media ever got hold of this. There's a bunch of nanite research here too, and I'm not sure what that's about. And she's still bugging me to find the board, and this has made up my mind. They've got some explaining to do.
Build upon the foundation. What we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. One step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together we can do it. Whatever it takes. We will build a new Eden, a utopia for all. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions.
Log 1. Date unknown. Dr. Lawrence Murphy. I've already begun to notice the first changes. The skin on my right leg is burning and itching. The texture appears to be changing. There are small black dots underneath.
Access denied.
Swollen and hard. Necrosis. I could try to stop the process, remove the corrupted areas, but I believe it's already too late, and they're within my internal organs, mutating me at a cellular level.
building.
Now I see the real reason you're here. A purge. Is that their game? Dispose of me like Chavez? But I assure you, it's just growing pains. A little more time. But no, everything has to happen now. It must be perfect, or at least pretend to be. I won't let you destroy our only hope, just because it offends their delicate constitutions.
Lab 02 locked.
Stay where you are. He might still be around. He's playing with us. Playing.
Our process of research is ongoing. From manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, composition, even down to the recycling of materials. At Creo, our scientific staff labor day and night to improve. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discovered methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge... Together, we can do it. Whatever it takes. We'll build a new Eden. A utopia for all. Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know.
This is not a scheduled break time.
I'm sorry, Maddie. It's gonna be okay. Daddy'll make it better.
It's okay, Daddy. Please don't be sad.
No. No, it's not okay. I should have been there. I missed you so much, Petal.
I missed you too, Daddy.
Oh, God, you made it. Thank you. Thank you so much. You don't know what this means to have her back. Hold her again. They broke her leg. Those bastards broke her leg, and I can't help her. I don't have anything to make it better.
What do you need to, patch Maddie up?
I don't know. It looks really bad. I'll have to reconstruct it completely. The tools are not the problem, but I'll need another leg from a compatible source.
You'll get one. I'll see to it.
If there were more men like you, the world would be a better place.
So this is your daughter, huh?
Yeah, this is Maddie. She likes you a lot, you know.
Well, that's great, because I like her.
Thank you for everything. I'd be nothing without her. Maddie's all that's left of me.
I should leave. Take care now.
You too. Please tell me I've been trying, but the damage...
I should leave. Take care now.
You too.
Hey, you're still in R&D. You need to get out of there.
Okay, I'm on.
Okay, bye.
Happy to help.
Our process and research is ongoing. From manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of materials. I understand labor day. discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of technology. Every day, the future of mankind. Everywhere we are going. It is a huge, whatever it takes. We will build a utopia for all. Does the garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. We're all impatient. But with every passing day, with every launch, Project Resolve evolves. Our process and research is on manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemicals, and down to I'd like to welcome back Jonah Gutenberg, founder and CEO of Creo. Jonah, thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Don.
Now, me bugging your office trying to get home. You actually requested time with me.
That's right. And I appreciate you talking. Now I'm going to speak frankly. Over the last few months, Creo had been viciously attacked by certain elements of they've been creating
hard to believe. I would anyone do that. Our scientific staff labored to improve and build upon the foundation, Jonah Gutenberg's original vision. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries.
Hello. Come back anytime.
Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together we can do it. Whatever it takes. We will build a new Eden, a utopia for all. There's a garden in New York. It was Rome built in a day. To these questions, why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so fast? After all, second, make it this way. I know. We're all in every happy day, every long, manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of materials. Creo, our scientific staff, labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation of Jonah Gutenberg's original vision. No one has ever attempted to do. New discoveries, methods allow us to very boundaries of science and technology.
Come back anytime.
Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know that. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 seconds to make it this way. I know. We're all every happy day, every long so, our presidents payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to Creo. Labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation of Jonah Gutenberg's original vision. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries.
Take care.
Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 seconds. I know. Every passing day, every moment, project evolve, manufacturing, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to recycling of materials. The Creo, our scientific staff, live day and night to improve and build upon the foundation. Jonah Gutenberg, no one has ever attempted what you have done. You discovered methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day you work to benefit the future of mankind. It is a huge task, but together, we can do whatever it takes. We will build a new Eden. Utopia for all. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. So why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. We're all impatient. Every passing day, every moment. Recycling of materials. Creo, our scientific staff, labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation. Jonah Gutenberg's original vision has ever existed. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to it. It is a huge task. Together, we can do whatever it takes. We will build a new Eden. A utopia for all. Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Building of the atmosphere that happened so quickly. After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know.
Shouldn't you be at your designated work site?
Every passing day, every launch, Project Resolve evolves.
Happy to help.
Our process and research is ongoing. Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition.
Lab 1-2 locked.
Don't let him fool you.
Lab 1-2 unlocked and open.
Having a good snoop around, are we? I'm afraid I can't allow that.
I've just received a communication from Mary Shaw. Name doesn't ring a bell? Well, it fucking should. It's Michael Shaw's sister. Candidates for the program were meant to have no family or friends. This is on your head. I expect this situation dealt with quickly and quietly.
It's always science that gets the bad rap, isn't it? I took the initiative. I came up with a solution. Didn't see anyone else raise their hand after resolve. I won't take that, you know. Years of toiling for the good of mankind. All that. Somebody had to do the dirty work. They were too afraid to get their manicured little hands dirty.
Access to Lab 02 granted.
If you don't stop sneaking around, my friends here think you're up to something.
Take care.
Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions.
Lab 02 locked.
Watch out. We're not rid of him.
Access to Lab 02 granted.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Locking Lab 02.
Hold your position.
Access to Lab 02 granted.
I'm so sorry, but you've left me with no other option but to remove you from this mortal coil. A little too old for hide and seek, aren't we? Come out, wherever you are. You've trusted me this far. We all want the same thing. We've looked at other ways, and there's always going to be risks. Utopia works, guaranteed. I know the board is balking at the figures, but think of it as cleaning house. Problem solved within 1 generation. It'll just be a much smaller one than previously estimated, but that's a good thing. We've been worrying about what to do with overpopulation for almost 100 years.
Lab 01 unlocked and open.
Please, that's a restricted area. Hush hush and all that. Isn't it? So tell me, who is the real monster? The wolf devouring the sheep, or the hunter murdering its cubs in their lair?
Attention, please. Contingency protocol for asset preservation has been activated. Opening containment cells.
You'd an inquisitive mind. That's the spirit. And besides, things without all remedy should be without regard, right? What's done is done.
What the hell is this freak show?
This freak show, as you call it, is my legacy and the future of human life on Earth. You failed to see, or maybe you chose not to. But I'm trying to save mankind here. Not just the species. No, I'm trying to save all of us. We're flawed, incomplete. We're not yet prepared to re-enter paradise, you see. We wouldn't survive. My Homo Machinalis could change that. They are the living proof that we could be more than human. We, all of us, could fill the world of tomorrow. Ascended beings in a new utopia.
So what about utopia?
Let me put the record straight. Unlike Resolve, which will exterminate us slowly and painfully over generations, my nanites do a quick and clean job. I've minimized the suffering, a fresh start, a clean slate for those that remain. If that concerns you now, then you shouldn't have tried and stopped my little pet project. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be safe. Go on. Go smoke a nice fat stogie and watch the apocalypse from your glass tower with the rest of them.
I think you've got me confused with somebody else. I'm not working for the board.
Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. What difference does it make now? This place is going straight to hell, and we're going with it. Or we're already there, and didn't even notice.
So you know what's going on here?
I'm honored by your assumption, but even I have my limits. I do know a mob stormed my labs, and my colleagues are either dead, dumb, or simply gone. So much for security. And what's the board doing, Still twiddling their thumbs over the launch of Utopia? I submitted my final analysis weeks ago, and I'm still waiting. We need people who can make decisions around here.
So, these Tin Men are supposed to be our future?
Not pretty, is it? But the truth rarely is. Just think of it as an upgrade to survive the world of Utopia. Our meat machines are inadequate. We won't make it unless you hightail it back to your master's tower. We have the will to survive as individuals, but as a species, we need a push. There's no winning without sacrifice. I just wanted a level playing field to create a utopia for all.
You're sick.
Oh, you moral crusaders. Always the first to swing the sword from the little corner of self-righteousness. Chavez was exactly the same. Always beyond reproach. Even when the first reports on Resolve came in. I don't claim to know the one truth, because there isn't one. Everybody takes sides, and always their own. Good, evil, all nonsense and totally subjective. Just children's stories. As we grow older, mortality beckons, and so we reach for the divine. Same fairy stories, different binding. The individual must be prepared to sacrifice himself for the many. The species is what's important.
What about Chavez?
Yes, what about her? Not seen since she threw a tantrum and got kicked out of my labs. But still, wonderful woman. And an extraordinary scientist. An incredible intellect. Kind-hearted and so ambitious, you have to admire a fighter. But Resolve didn't work. We needed to act and act fast. And I had the solution. It's just a shame her ego got in the way of her career.
I think we're done here.
In that case, if you don't mind, Inspector, I need to get back to work. Terribly important things to do. Terribly important. Yes, Inspector.
I think we're done here.
In that case, if you don't mind, Inspector, I need to get back to work. Terribly important things to do. Terribly important.
Warning. Security breach detected. Unauthorized implementation of contingency protocol confirmed. Attention. Security forces have entered this sector. For your own safety, please comply with all official requests while the area is being secured.
Labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation of Jonah Gutenberg's original vision. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together we can do it. Whatever it takes. We will build a new
security forces under attack.
For all.
Requesting backup. Echelon 9 team members, please fall back immediately to the executive floors.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. So why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly?
Warren, get out. We can talk later. A large security force is moving in on your position.
Please tell me you found a leg for Maddie. I've been trying, but the damage...
I should leave.
You too.
Daddy says you're a friend.
Come back anytime.
Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, almost 2 centuries. This was... I know. We're all improved. Every passing day, every project resolve evolves. Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to recycling of materials. Our scientific staff labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation of Jonah Gutenberg's original vision. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together we can do it. Whatever it takes. We will build a new Eden, a utopia for all. As a garden was Rome built in a day? We all know the answer to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. We're all impatient. With every passing day, with every launch, evolves. Our process of research is on manufacturing, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to recycling of materials. Creo, our scientific staff, labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation of Jonah Gutenberg's original vision. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries, methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together we can do it. Whatever it takes. We will build a new Eden, a utopia for all. We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. We're all impatient. But with every passing day, with every launch, Project Resolve evolves. Our process
Hello. Take care.
Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down...
This is not a scheduled break time. Come back anytime.
Creo, our scientific staff, labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundations of Jonah Gutenberg's original vision. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task. Together, we can do it. Whatever it takes, we will build a new Eden, a utopia for all. Built in a day. We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 10 centuries to make this. I know. Every launch, project results evolve. Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical recovery, even down to the cycle of materials. Our scientific staff labor day and night to build upon the foundation shown in Gutenberg's original vision. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the limits. The future of mankind brings us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together we can do it. Whatever it takes.
Do you require assistance, Warren?
Please tell me you found a leg for Maddie. I've been trying, but the damage...
Take a look at this. Can you make use of it?
Yes, perfect. Thank you. I can't tell you how grateful I am. I don't have much you'd find useful, but please take this in return. Everything's going to be okay now, Maddie. You'll be running around in no time, you'll see.
So, what are you gonna do now?
You mean as soon as Maddie feels better? Try to get out, I guess. I don't know what's going on here, but it's not improving. So, I'm not gonna take any risks.
I should leave. Take care now.
You too.
Daddy says it's too dangerous to go. Lord. There's nothing. I wish. Daddy says it's too dangerous to go.
Sorry, but I need the joint. Hey, where are you going?
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect that rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. Every passing day, with every launch, manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of materials. Creo, our scientific staff, labor day and night, prove, build upon, go to Gutenberg's original vision. No one's ever attempted what we're trying to do. What if I told you you can have one every week? That's right. With Trio's... How about a stroll along the sea in beautiful Paris? Or what about enjoying the Colosseum during the height of the Roman Empire? That's right. DTS can fulfill all desires. With us once again is Jonah, founder and CEO of Reed. Jonah, thank you for taking time out of this day.
Believe me, I wish it wasn't necessary. It's not like we're trying to save the planet here or anything.
Yes. Well, let's get straight to the point then.
Please do.
Since we last spoke, there has been an increase in people speaking out against Project Resolve and even an independent board of scientific...
Move on, worker. The area is not safe. I recommend... Oh! It's you! How are you doing, Mr. White Knight? I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you. It's nothing personal, just... I'm in the middle of something here. They need me. There's been a security breach in R&D. Big thing. We have to clear the area, so... You shouldn't stick around.
Hey, are you alright?
No, I'm okay. It's just... There's so much going on. Like it's out of control. All the noise, the pain. Sometimes I feel like I can't hear my own thoughts anymore.
So, you're part of security?
I would have thought that would have been obvious from the uniform. Speaking of which, I need to get about my business. If I show up with only half of my equipment, the chief will have my head.
Okay, then let me help. Tell me what you need.
Eager to please. I like that trait in a man. I appreciate your concerns, but I'm ready, or at least I will be, when I can find the rest of my gear. Damn helmet! Where did I leave you? And did I lose my leg and body armor?
Irina, you're an engineer, remember? You told me this.
An engineer? I can barely tighten a screw. Please. My head. I don't have time for this right now.
Then tell me, if you're security, you must know what's going on here, right?
That information is classified. And even if I wanted to, I couldn't. The investigation is ongoing.
I can't let you go out there without the proper equipment, can I?
Well, let's see what you got.
Perfect fit, I'd say.
Don't know what to say. Thanks. That is one part closer to being myself again.
Here, I think this helmet should fit.
Thank you. Means I only need to find that one last part now.
Try this. Should be the right one.
Thanks. I owe you one. You just spared me a lot of trouble.
Have to go now. Try and stay out of trouble.
I will. Probably thanks to you. Oh, hey, my White Knight. Thanks again for your help. Won't forget that. Guess you saved my neck there.
Have to go now. Try and stay out of trouble.
I will. Probably thanks to you.
Good to see you.
You're back. I can't tell you how relieved I am. Security is starting a major operation down in R&D. I was worried you'd get caught up in it. Warren, please contact me. I'll be waiting, okay?
Won't forget your help out there.
Have you seen Davy?
Yep. Right out that door. Tried to stop him, told him, Davy, you don't want to go out there. But he was faster than a jackrabbit in spring. Something must have got right to him.
How are you holding?
Okay, I guess. I thought it would have got better, you know. Checked some consoles, first a bunch of errors, then the reboot initiated, but now... You seen that shit? That's code. It's overwriting everything. I'm telling you, something's really broken here.
Take care, Hobbs.
You bet I will. Don't do nothing I wouldn't.
Fuck 'em, they think they're so high and mighty. Yeah, I hope you're reading this, you tossers. Echelon 9, what a joke. You think they'd share some info out of professional courtesy, but no. Classified. Bunch of butt munchers. I'm telling you, it's goddamn ridiculous. We're all doing the same job, right?
I'm so glad you're back. I can't imagine what it's like out there. The data I'm receiving, they're cries for help. The fading signals, they're people. They're people and they're dying. And there's nothing I can do. I'm afraid. The situation's out of control. And it's getting worse. We have to do something. We need to release the lockdown on the executive floors. There'll be someone here who can help.
What if they do know about all this? What if they just don't give a shit and are trying to save their own skins?
I don't know, but I don't think so. This company was started to help people. We need to find a way to stop this and get help. That's what matters. The Executive Forum is our best chance. It's been in lockdown since it all went crazy. We need to get people out. People who can fix things.
You ever heard of Project Utopia?
No. But then I don't know most of what goes on around here. Do you think it has anything to do with what happened?
I don't know yet, but something's wrong.
Well, just don't do anything rash, please. We can't afford to lose our nerve and play on a hunch. Not now. The board would know. If it's got anything to do with the current situation, we should try and inform them as soon as possible.
Have you managed to gain access to any of the systems yet?
Not really. Most of the electrics are fried. Systems seem to reboot, but something's overwriting it. This isn't really my field. I'm lost here. We need someone who understands how it all works. Maybe they can break it down and call help in.
Fine. Assuming I want to, how would I even get to the Executive Forum?
You're not gonna like this. There's no chance of getting through the usual way. But now that most of security is roaming the factory, their headquarters should be pretty much wide open, and it leads directly to the Executive Forum.
You're kidding, right? I'm gonna need more than a good hunch to walk through Security Central.
I told you you wouldn't like it. No matter which route you take, you'll need security clearance. And there's only one logical place to find that. Security HQ. I'm sure most of them are out on the floor or in R&D. This is your best chance, Warren. Take it.
All right, I'm on my way.
Get out of there as soon as you can.